morning, folks. We are embarking on a journey every year, and we've only missed a few years in about 20 years. I mean, we missed 3 or 4 in 20 years. We go to an annual Wings of Love women's retreat. Polly attends the retreat, and I cook. And this year, I decided I'm just going to bring you along with us. We are driving. We are about ready to get in the car. We left the car at Anna's last night. Just got it back because a deer had hit it. Got it back from the collision center. But we're going to take you with us. We're going to show you some sights. We're going to show you some of the retreat. Some of these ladies don't want to be on camera, and I don't blame them. But we will be bringing you some of the sites and where it's at, and maybe talk and interview some people and just bring it to you. This is part of our life, and this is our YouTube channel, so we're going to bring you along with us. And if you want to follow along on this journey, we do this every year, and we really enjoy it. It's a really good time of food, fun, and fellowship, and come along with us as we take off. We're going to Rock Island, Tennessee. Come along.
Well, babe, we made it to Tucumcari today. We did a little bit of driving around first. We had to go to Snowflake, Holbrook, and now we're in Tucumcari. How you feeling?
Very tired.
We had a marathon month, didn't we?
Yes.
Tomorrow is October 1st. Start the month all over again. We're all tired. We will see where we get tomorrow. In the morning, I will take and just show you around. Maybe we'll go back down the main strip. A lot of interesting buildings down there. Excuse me. But this is the adventure we're on. We didn't get out of New Mexico, but we are underway. So we got a long way to go yet.
Alrighty, folks. We're making our first stop at Bucees. We've never been here before. This place is freaking huge. Anna's been driving. Oh, Mama's car looked awesome. Just beautiful. But I don't know how many pumps they have. I mean, it stretches from that end, probably a quarter of a mile down through here. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Our first stop at a Bucees.
Alrighty, folks. We're not in Arizona anymore. We're not on the desert. We're in Lone Oak, Arkansas. See the trees back over there. Sunset. Humid. We made pretty good time yesterday, and we came on in here. Might see some deer over here in this field. I'm gonna ease around here. See what I can find. Nice, beautiful place. Big, tall trees. If there's anything I miss about the East in Tennessee is how many trees there are. Grass, guys. Look at the grass. Green grass. Beautiful out here. Pretty cool this morning. Not too bad. It is humid, but pretty nice. Today we will head on in. We'll stop by and see my folks, and then we'll go on up to where the women's retreat's going to be held, and we will get all situated up there. And as the weekend progresses, I'll talk to a few folks and just kind of show you what we do. It's part of our life, so we try to make it every year, as I've said before, and it's a really good service to the women that come there. We take them, and us men cook, and then Polly gets to enjoy it, and Anna gets to enjoy it, and usually we bring 3 or 4 women with us. They get to enjoy it, and it's a time that they get to relax. They get served. They don't have to cook. They don't have to worry about anything. So it's a really good deal to them. So good time of a fellowship with the men that come to help cook. We have a big time, and then it's just a vacation for us too on top of that. So it's a win-win-win-win-win. I don't, driving is kind of tiring, but it ain't T-post pounding tiring. I take and I compare everything to that. It's not stretch and barbed wire tired. It's good kind of tired. We get kind of move a little slower, don't have to be in as big a hurry. Don't have to worry about what's coming next. We're kind of on autopilot today, so we know where we're going, we know the way to get there. It's just a matter of time. Alrighty, guys, we made it up here to the campground yesterday, up here for this women's retreat. I'm going to the kitchen right now to start making desserts, and it's a pretty little old place in the woods, Middle Tennessee, right on the river. You can't hardly see the river from here. There's too many trees, but it has a chapel. It has hotel rooms, it has dorms. We've held a lot of events here over the years. Youth camps, women's retreats, getaways. There's a tabernacle right here. They have church outside. And I'm headed down to the kitchen right now. It's peaceful up here, in the middle of the woods, the back country, Warren County, Tennessee. So right down in there they have a fire pit. We usually have a fire pit at night, and it's pretty nice little weekend. So he's down here and look at the tall trees. One of the things I do miss about Living in the desert is the trees. So for dinner tonight, we had tacos. All the beef is gone. There's chicken, rice, beans, guacamole, all the fixings, nachos, and of course they had desserts. I was too busy cooking to film very much of it. I was pretty much on my feet all day. But we got it cooked. They got their first meal, and now they're headed down to the chapel. They're going to have a service tonight. They're going to have a guest speaker tonight, and then they'll come back up here. And this is all about the women this weekend. It's all about them enjoying themselves and having a good time. So we will clean this up, and we will get them ready to go for later. Line them up with desserts and coffee. Here's some of the folks. Wave to the folks, Josh. My uncle here. And it takes a lot of us to get this done. It's a big effort, but they really have a good time. And some of the same women come back every year. They really enjoy themselves. So we will have another late night tonight. So hang in there. We'll get to some interviews here in a while. Alrighty, folks, we're getting set up for Saturday morning breakfast. This is Mr. Billy Mullinex. Billy, how many years you been coming up here?
Aaron, I think it's 17 or 18. I don't know how many it is.
17 or 18 years. We got a lot of folks here who have been coming here every year, been helping out. We're getting set up. We got cinnamon rolls in the oven. Good morning. Now I'm gonna have to edit that out. Wave to the folks there, Mitch. Mitch has been coming up here, what, the last 2 years? This year and last year, right? Yeah. We got 120 eggs there. I need to check on these cinnamon rolls. Them cinnamon rolls are about done. These are already glazed. We're about to get underway here for breakfast. We got about an hour, 40 minutes, I think. Something like that, maybe a little less. And we'll be cooking eggs, cooking bacon. We've got stacks of bacon over here to cook, and sausage. And I would like to bring you some of the services, but we're not allowed the services. It's women's ministry, so we stay up here. Some of the guys go down and play music for them during their praise and worship, but we take it. We don't go down here. Alrighty, folks, I'm here with one of the founding members of Wings of Love Ministries that puts on this women's retreat every year. Her name is Rosie Woodson. She happens to be my sister-in-law, and we're going to just take and go over some of the history and the mission of this women's retreat and kind of what it has been built into. So here we go.
Okay, the history, yes. We started this. It was actually a dream of my mother's after working as missionaries out on the reservation out in Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado area. We worked with a group out there called Leadership Ministries, and Kim and I, our families. And when we moved back to Tennessee, we kind of just rested and sat in a church and did a few singings. And my mom said, you guys need to do what you've been taught to do. So pick up the women retreat and the youth camps here, do what you've been taught. And we didn't want to at first, and because it's a lot of work, but she didn't give up, and she just kept saying it's needed in this area. So, you know, that's what we started. And the first year was in 1999 at this campground at Camp Overton in Rock Island, Tennessee. And it's just a beautiful campground that when people drive onto the grounds, they say, we feel the presence of the Lord here. It's just so peaceful and calm and relaxing. And that's what we did. We started, and that was 26 years ago that we've been doing these, and God has blessed it. And through that work, every year when we have our retreat, we do what's called Buck a Bottle that Kim incorporated into this, and we took the money raised from that, where everybody brings a bottle or a gift and puts it on the table, and we only charge them $1 to bring up there and put their dollar in a bucket. But sometimes they put 5, 10, 20. What we decided to do with that after 2011, when Kim and I went over to Africa and Leslie, we decided to do something with that offering. And we gave it back to Africa. We sent it to Africa to help widows and orphans and the ladies' ministry there, that they try to raise money to take care of their kids, send their kids to school. So that's what that money goes to. And the Lord has blessed that. We only tell them to put $1 in there if they want, or put it however. But sometimes we've raised $1,000 in that without not even more than 100 ladies, less than 100 ladies. It's just whatever is on their heart or that they can afford at the time. And God has used that. And then when we get back home from the retreat, we send that to Africa, to the ladies' ministry there. So we are tied in with them. The ladies' retreat in Rock Island, at Camp Overton, is tied in with the ladies' retreat, lady meetings there. And that's just the way that God has of reaching across the miles and touching other people. We could not do this retreat without the volunteers. We couldn't. It's just a lot of work, and it takes a lot of hands and a lot of people helping. And even if we had all the volunteers and all the helpers, if we didn't have the ladies that want to come back year after year after year to be fed in the spirit and fed by the good food that's here, you know, it wouldn't matter if we didn't have, we have to have both. And the Lord's really blessed this retreat, and you just have to carry on. Now we are saying, come on, young people, pick it up, pick up the reins, and you know, because we're getting older every year, and we need young people to grab that vision and want to see this continue to grow. And we're very thankful and blessed for the people that come here.
Good morning, folks. The retreat was over yesterday. We stayed the night up here, and we are going to be headed down. We're going to see my folks. Anna has to catch a plane tomorrow, and then we're headed back to Arizona. I got up this morning, the first thing I want to be home. The retreat's over. Everybody's gone. I'm ready to go home. But me and Polly are going to take a few days driving home, going to relax, slow down. So I'm going to leave you with these final words from Bill Woodson. This little interview I did with him, and I think it sums up this whole weekend. All right, folks, I'm here with Bill Woodson. He's one of the founding members of Wings of Love, who put on this women's retreat every year. And just want to take and get a word from him. I want him to tell in his own words what it means to him, what he's seen over the years, and just what he's got on his heart today. So here we go.
Hi folks, thank you for tuning in. As one of the founding members of Wings of Love, we've put on what is known as the Women's Retreat. And over 25 years we've been doing it. We've seen God transformate households, individuals. We've seen God heal individuals when they come up for prayer in a prayer line, or sometimes up for lunch, maybe to get something to eat and maybe a snack. And God would move on with somebody, and they'd touch them and tell them what God showed, and their whole life would change. That's the very reason we have what is known as the Women's Retreat. We have people traveling for 24 hours one way to come and join what we're doing. We're an association and using a facility called Camp Overton here in McMinnville, Tennessee. They are some of the most awesome people to work with. They make sure that we have all the things we need, and we feed the ladies that come here like queens. Matter of fact, one waved at me today like this. And I said, that's exactly right. Here, you're treated as a queen. So, we've done it for 25 years. This is my 10th or 15th year I've been doing it with them as a whole. And it's my birthday tomorrow. I turn 69. And I have a lot of roads behind me, but I have much yet to do for the kingdom of God. And should you see this video and you want to be a part of it, all you got to do is go on the website of wingsofloveministries.net. Go on the Facebook, take a look at it. We're going to have all these things posted, pictures posted, and you can get all the information how to contact us, especially for the upcoming event next year. I hope this was informative to you. And if we can be of any help, if you would like for us to pray for you, on that website, I want to be put on the prayer list, and we'll do that. And we'll pray that God, even though you're not, still meets your need where you're at. Till next time, we love you guys. Hope you've been blessed. Thank you for tuning in.